Yeah, I never had played Texas Hold'em, actually. I'd never played poker before. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money, probably compared to some of the stuff you see in the casino and stuff, but I mean, $50 every night, I mean, 7 days a week, that adds up.
My mother wasn't there, my father wasn't very supportive. What I was searching for was somewhere to fit in and somewhere to belong.
Beginning to smoke marijuana and drink a little more and do things that weren't conducive to my success.
Another team member, we was just out doing something. We was out riding around after football practice, and he broke out a bag of marijuana, and he rolled it up, and he just asked me if I did it before, and I said yeah. So I started smoking, and then after that, we just made it like an everyday thing.
Probably about 6 o'clock, I'd start playing, and I'd play till 6 in the morning, and then that's when it got really bad. That's when I actually failed out of school. And then finally, in one day, I lost $2,700 on the internet.
I actually managed to get in trouble with an ex-girlfriend of mine. Altercation happened at our house, and things got out of hand. Things were said and things like that. Make a long story short, the police were called, and I was shipped off to jail.
Oh! Wait till I get out. It's gonna be me and you.
I became homeless. I was living on the streets. I was living in cars. And that's how I lived for about a year. Just living on the streets and prostituting and stealing and doing what I had to do to get high.
As things progressed, I stopped messing with the marijuana because I was in a real short time, found myself hooked on methamphetamine.
You'll win a bunch, and you'll feel really good about yourself. You know, I could do this. I could be like those guys on TV. And then the problem is you'll have like 2 or 3 weeks where you lose. So, well, now you're $200, $300, $400, $500 in the hole.
Yeah, and I was selfish enough to think that I was the only one that I was affecting. And that's another, I guess, warp of that lifestyle. Is, you think you're God or you're the baddest, biggest person in the bar. And those ran into my weeks. And it began to run into the way that I lived and the way that I treated people. I'm sitting there by myself trying to figure this all out. Not until then that it began to make sense.
I stole from my father. I broke in his house and took everything out of his house. You know, I broke promises to my family, to my sister, to my nieces.
Couldn't do it. I thought I could be the world champion of poker and be a millionaire and never have to worry about going to school again and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Nope, didn't work out.
Okay. Make sure you're doing everything I say, all right? All right, dude. All right. All right, did you mix it all in?
Yeah, dude. I had everything ready in the front seat.
What are you doing? Stop!
Blew up in between my legs. Car just in flames. So at that point we was both on fire. And somehow we both managed to get out of the car. We were out in the middle of nowhere and we ended up having to walk miles to safety.
No one plans to become an addict. Unfortunately, when someone does become addicted, it destroys the addict's life and those around them.
People can ruin their lives as what just starts as one beer or one bet. Only you have the power to make the choices of what you participate in. Are you going to make the right choices?
An addiction can ruin your life. It nearly ruined the lives of these people. They're lucky they found help.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call for free help at 1-888-BETS-OFF or call 1-800-364-9687 to find help for other addictions.
If you're headed down the wrong path, walk away.
It's never too late to change the path you're on. You'll be glad you did.